Why do most people fail? Not because they lack intelligence, not because they don't have opportunities. They fail because they never truly begin. Life isn't a rehearsal. It's the only shot you have. Yet most people live as if they will live twice. They wait for the perfect time. But here's the truth. There is no perfect time. There is only now. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Think about that for a moment. You could die today. And yet, what do most people do? They scroll, they procrastinate, they let fear dictate their choices. Why? Because comfort feels safe, and safety feels like life. But safety is death in disguise. The greatest trap of modern life is the comfort zone, a place where your dreams slowly rot while you tell yourself, "Tomorrow, I'll start tomorrow." But tomorrow never comes. Here's the brutal truth. Most people will die without ever tasting their true potential. Not because they were unlucky, but because they refused to pay the price of discipline, the price of sacrifice. Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Excellence is built in silence. While others sleep, you work. While others doubt, you believe. While others quit, you persist. But let's face it, what's stopping you? Fear. Fear of failure. Fear of rejection. Fear of being judged. Let me tell you something. Fear will never leave. You can't destroy fear. You can only decide to act despite it. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is action while fear is whispering in your ear. And science agrees. When you delay action, your brain rewards you with dopamine for avoiding discomfort. Your brain literally trains you to stay weak. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. So how do you break free? By moving before you feel ready. By acting before you feel confident. Because action creates confidence, not the other way around. Think about this. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Imagine if he had quit after 10 failures. You would be sitting in darkness. Colonel Sanders? Rejected over 1,000 times before someone believed in his recipe. Steve Jobs? Fired from his own company before creating the iPhone. Do you see the pattern? Those who change the world are the ones who keep going when everyone else stops. And here's the painful question you need to ask yourself. Are you living, or are you just existing? Are you writing your own story, or letting someone else write it for you? Most people confuse motion with progress. They read self-help books. They watch motivational videos. They feel inspired for a moment, then do nothing. Why? Because motivation is a myth. Motivation is like the wind, here one day, gone the next. What you need is discipline. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. Discipline shows up when motivation runs away. And here's the truth you won't like. Your future depends on what you do when you don't feel like doing it. Stop waiting for the perfect plan. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for someone to save you. No one is coming. No one is going to live your life for you. The clock is ticking. Every second you waste is a second you never get back. But here's what most people never understand. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Dreams without discipline are hallucinations. You can write down affirmations all day long, but nothing will change until your habits change. Your habits are the invisible architecture of your life. They build you, or they break you. James Clear wrote, "You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems." What does that mean? It means success isn't about wishing harder. It's about building systems that make success inevitable. Ask yourself, what do you do in the first hour after you wake up? Do you grab your phone and scroll? Or do you invest in yourself? Because your mornings predict your destiny. Rule number 1. Win the morning, win the day. Even 15 minutes of focused action in the morning compounds over time into results most people will never achieve. Imagine reading for 15 minutes every day. That's over 20 books a year. Imagine exercising for 15 minutes every day. That's a new body in a year. Success is not built in a single moment of inspiration. It's built in boring, consistent, invisible work. It's what you do when no one is watching. And let me tell you something uncomfortable. There's no hack for hard work. You can't outsource self-discipline. You can't download character, but you can design an environment that forces you to win. Delete the apps that waste your time. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, not people who comfort your weakness. If your circle doesn't inspire you, you don't have a circle, you have a cage. And here's another truth most people ignore. The price of regret is far greater than the price of discipline. 10 years from now, you won't regret the workouts you did. You'll regret the ones you skipped. You won't regret chasing your dream. You'll regret letting fear kill it. Imagine this. You're on your deathbed, looking back at your life. Do you really think you'll care about the opinions of strangers on the internet? Or the excuses that felt so real at the time? You'll care about one thing. Did I live fully? Did I use my gifts? The Stoics had a word for this. Memento mori. Remember, you must die. It's not morbid, it's empowering. When you realize life is short, you stop wasting it. So what's the practical step? Stop thinking in decades. Think in days. Break your life down into today. Because today is all you ever have. Do this. Write down the 3 most important actions you need to take today. Do them before anything else. Repeat tomorrow. That's it. Not 100 goals, not a vision board, just consistent action. And remember, success isn't about intensity, it's about consistency. It's not what you do once, it's what you do every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Let me give you a brutal truth. Most people lose because they are addicted to feeling good. They want the reward without the process, the body without the workout, the wealth without the work, the success without the sacrifice. But reality doesn't care about what you want. Reality rewards those who execute. Your feelings? They are terrible leaders. If you only work when you feel like it, you'll never have anything worth having. Stop chasing motivation. Start chasing discipline. Motivation is a guest. Discipline is family. And here's one last thing. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Your journey is yours. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. Progress is messy. Progress is slow. Progress is painful. But progress is everything. Because the greatest tragedy in life isn't failure. It's the life you never lived. Don't let that be your story. Now, take a deep breath. Close your eyes and imagine the person you want to become. Strong, disciplined, unstoppable. That version of you is real. But here's the question. Are you willing to do what it takes to meet them?